YouTube, what's poppin'? It's Nate the Producer Beats back to you with
another one.
Today we're gonna make a trap beat with a guitar and the flute and some other elements. It's lit. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to your boy. It helps me out. So with that being said, let's get to work. I'm trying to find me some Rhodes, some smooth. Here we go. Pretty simple. Alright, so I'm gonna clone that. So I'm gonna kind of copy this, kind of counter melody, put it on the top. So what I think right now I'm gonna go ahead and just pitch this up real quick to get it real high, and then I'm basically gonna bring it back down with gross beat. So I'm gonna turn this top melody off. I'm gonna go ahead and pitch it up so I can get like real crazy sounding. Right there, I like that. I'm gonna turn that counter melody back on, and we're gonna try to find the key real quick. So I really don't like this instrument, so I'm gonna change this up to something a little bit different. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab Isotope Vinyl. It's free, links in the description if you don't already have it. So that's gonna give me that vintage sound. Boom, right there. I'm gonna drop it on the mixer track. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna play it, and then we're gonna play with the warp depth, and then we're gonna play with a couple of these other things. It's gonna give us that real vintage sound, as all you guys, or some of you guys, most of you guys know by now. Now we're gonna go ahead and change the RPM. I like 45 for some reason. It just gives me that kind of vintage feel. So, ooh. So next, what we're gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna take out my parametric EQ2. I'm gonna cut some of these lows out. So my preset, I'd like to do 40 hertz, 18 hertz cut, and we're gonna just start dragging and pulling and cutting some of these lows out. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're just gonna layer this up. Do Control up, it's gonna take me to the next octave. Add gross beat to this as well. I think it could sound a little bit better, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this down, move this, all this down just a little tiny bit. One. So I'm gonna do the same thing with my pads. So that sounds pretty dope so far. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do next is I'm gonna grab another instrument here so I can do a little bit of a counter melody. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Nexus for this one. Go ahead and add this counter melody to its own mixer track. I want to keep it mono, so I'm not going to add a enhancer or a shaper like I usually do. But what I do want to do is I'll add the sound goodizer on it, add my gross beat. I'm going to do, you already know what it is. I'm going to go momentary, half speed in the preset. Alright, we're going to find a lit ass flute. Alright, so right now at this point, sounding fantastic. We're gonna go ahead and do is grab some drums and let's get it going, man. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and play with the velocity a little bit to make it sound a little bit more natural, so it sounds like more human-like. You know what I'm saying? I think I need something harder than that. Yeah. Alright, so I think I'm gonna grab some 808s. I think my octaves are too high on this beat, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down. So sometimes you just gotta drop the BPM. That's gonna give you a little bit more bounce. As soon as I drop that BPM to 125, like the whole cadence of the record changed. Man, I'm loving it so far. I think what I want to do, just because the cadence of the beat, how it changed so much, I want to go ahead and bring back some type of guitar that sounded really full. So I'm going to go ahead and clone this Omni track. I'm going to put it into its own mixer track. So we'll go 14, which is available. And then we're going to go to the guitars and see if we can find something that just sticks out. So what I'm gonna do for this, I'm gonna go ahead and on this mixer track 14, I'm gonna add a chorus. It's gonna give me like a clean little sound. So now we're gonna just go ahead and mess around with these hi-hats a little bit, probably try to go a little bit crazy. And that's basically it. The beat is pretty much done. So right now at this time, we're gonna go ahead and mix it down and map it out. And let's go ahead and hear what it sounds like.